We just got an entire new rule change for regionals. Make sure you guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more us content. So this is now a major update for regionals. How long will the regional qualifier last? The number of Swiss rounds is determined by the number of duelists enrolled in tournaments. Rounds in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game are 50 minutes long. Okay, so we've gained 5 minutes on the timer. Sure, since you can play all rounds of Swiss in a tournament, you should expect to be at the event for several hours. Okay, so 50 minutes a round is interesting. What happens if I am not done with my match after 50 minutes? If the match does not finish within 50 minutes, the results will be a double loss. Okay. When time ends in the round, the match is over. Neither duelist may begin or continue any action that may take place in the game. Oh, so we are Pokemon now. You don't get to continue any of your further movements. The minute the time is called, that's it. You freeze. If time expires and the match has not finished, it will be a double loss. A match is considered finished when one of the duelists has either won 2 duels or lost 2 duels. That's an interesting line. If the duelist has completed 3 duels without the match finishing, and there is time remaining on the round, the duelist will go into a 4th duel. And if a duelist has won 1 duel and the match has not concluded after 50 minutes, both duelists will receive a double loss. What is this? Well, Konami, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? First of all, I like that we are on. There are some good takeaways with this. 50-minute timer is good. I like that we have upped the timer to this, but there are consequences to this, and that's a problem because this is bad because if this had been any other format, where we're heading into a format right now where Vanquishal and Yummy both fundamentally take so long to play these back and forth turns. That's awful. That's bad. The Yummy Mirror match takes 10 turns of back and forth to be able to accomplish a result. That is horrible. Okay, sure. If time expires and the match is not finished, it's a double loss. Okay, so first of all, what is up with this whole double loss thing that we've got going here? If time expires, so you're basically removing the whole idea or the whole premise here of being up in life points mattering. I can tell you the amount of people that were so sick of seeing Heavy Burger burning the opponent for time. No matter how upset you're going to be about this, the life point differential of burning your opponent has been such a problem throughout the years. I feel that getting timed out on that is a very, very rough thing. But at the same time now, you no longer have to worry about your opponent bringing in Cowboy or Heavy Burger burning you for damage and losing the game that way. Konami fixed a problem, but created other problems. The last major one that really is a pain in the butt here is if you've won game 1. It took you 40 minutes to win game 1 and be able to overcome everything your opponent. You and your opponent had one of the most intensive interactive games that you could have had. It took you 40 minutes of that 50-minute timer to beat your opponent. And you're going to start game 2 with 10 minutes on the timer, and there's literally no way for you to win this matchup in 10 minutes. You get punished, and they literally invalidate your win. I don't like that at all. That is such a terrible aspect of things. You should not be punishing people for playing extremely long games of Yu-Gi-Oh! Especially when this game is incredibly grindy. The pros and cons of this are as follows. All right, life points no longer matter. You no longer can complain about a heavy Borger, a Gaga Cowboy, activating Solemn Judgment, halving your life points. You're now getting rid of that problem. That's good. Now things have gotten even worse on this front with the match not being considered completed until somebody has won 2 games. That's messed up. Other takeaways. The fact that this is actually for the regional circuit. I can't get over the fact that we have 50 minutes now. I once again want to remind everybody out here, when you are playing on a higher competitive level, it is very appropriate that you play at an appropriate pace. If you are not playing at an appropriate pace, then somebody's going to call a judge on you. If you believe your opponent is not playing at an appropriate pace and you feel they are slow playing, call a judge and have them assist you in the manner that's in front of you. And I don't know why I have to say this when we look at these sorts of videos, and this is going to be even more important. I've read countless reports from people that are like, well, you know, I got slow played. Did you call a judge to have the judge handle the situation? No, you didn't. You're part of the problem at that point. You're not taking care of something that you are dubbing an obvious problem at that point. And that's an issue, people. All right? In hindsight, playing at an appropriate pace is very, very good. Now, this does make me, I will say, this does make me want to play quicker decks out here. This makes me want to play stun at a higher level now. Because stun can get the job done very quickly. You win the dice roll, you establish your monster, good. Your opponent now has to try to break the castle. If your opponent can't break the castle, congratulations. You won the game. It's an incredibly interesting thing. This also means that Sky Striker is a very quick deck at getting jobs done. It gets in there, it takes care of things, it can hand trap the opponent, cut them off. I think Sky Striker gets a major push out of this. This now invalidates, oh my gosh, you know how many heavy Borgers are going to resolve? And now it's going to be a double loss. I guess this is one way to punish complicated gameplay in developments in the meta, because, running into the Yummy Mirror is now going to be 30 times more worse. I don't think that this is Konami's method of detouring people from wanting to play, but it is certainly a slap in the face. And at times like this, I want to remind people, if you don't like tournament documents like this, reach out to Konami. They always say message US support, and voice your opinions in a very constructive manner. Don't be rude. Just tell them, hey, we don't like this. I would be fine with everything here if we still kept like the life point differentiation at the end of the duel, so that there could be a winner when time is called. I would have been fine with that. I think that would have been okay. But the problem lies here that after that, getting the double loss and getting kicked out of the game, even if you're up a game, is abysmal, man. I feel for players that are going to be playing this competitive season, and I feel bad for the people who are going to get scumbagged out of a win, and I feel bad for the people that are going to play those extremely grindy games that are going to punish players out of top cuts, because it's going to happen. This is now a way more intensive and back-breaking situation than I have seen. I am very fearful of what this is going to cause in the course of the game. So, hey, you got to change to the time rules, and 50 minutes is good. But yeah, that's rough. 50 minutes, though. Don't worry. Konami's watching out for you. It's exactly what you want, right? Leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. I'll see your beautiful faces back here in day, guys. Peace out. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.